Point of View is an awesome PC-based HMI SCADA software package that can be configured in a number of different ways. Of course, that means there are also a number of different ways to mess up the order too, so the web store has a configuration tool that takes all of the guesswork out of the process and helps ensure that you get exactly what you need. From the home page, select Software Products, Point of View SCADA, and then scroll down to select a package. It really doesn't matter which one you pick because we're going to configure it anyway. The first thing you'll notice is there's no option to add it to your cart. You have to use the configuration utility to place the order. To activate this button, you have to have an account and be logged in. Okay, I'm logged in, so let's get started. Hit the Configure Point of View button. We're ordering a new package in this demo, though you can upgrade things later if you want to. First, you select the keyed component. That's the base software that the USB key will be attached to. You can install this base software on as many PCs as you want, but it will only run on a PC that has this USB key plugged in. This isn't a flash memory stick, it's an encrypted hardware key. You got to plug this into your PC to make the software work, just like you would plug a key into your car to make it work. Since the software requires this key to run, you need to specify how you want to set up the licenses. If you're going to develop and run the SCADA system on the same PC, then click this guy so you get one USB key with both licenses. If you're going to develop on one PC but host the runtime app on another PC, then click on this guy so you get a separate USB key for each license. Could you click on this guy to get separate keys and then plug both into the same PC? No, it doesn't work that way. If you need to run the final app from the development PC, you have to click this option and get both licenses on the same key. Now, the development license can run the app, so you don't need to buy a separate runtime here. But beware that it only runs for a few days, 72 hours I think, and then you have to reset it. So it's not a runtime license that can actually be used in the factory. It's only for development. And of course, clients can only connect to an actual runtime license. They won't connect to the development PC. If you only need a development license, then click here and you only get a development license key. If you only need a runtime license, click here and you only get that USB key. Next, how many tags do you need? The cost of the package is determined by the total number of tags you need for your application, 500, 1,000, or 5,000. You can always start at 500 and then upgrade the number of tags later using the upgrade button we saw on that previous screen. So if you don't know how many tags you're going to need, start small and upgrade later. It's easy. Here's where you can add more clients. A thin client is what you use to remotely view your runtime application. You can view the runtime application from any combination of these three different ways. A secure client, which is your typical standalone PC operator station. A web client, which allows you to view the actual runtime application from Internet Explorer. It's just like you're looking at the regular secure client. Note that Internet Explorer is the only browser that's supported. A mobile client, which is based on HTML5, is run through your mobile device browser. With this one, you can monitor the status, but you won't see the actual display like you do with the web client. Note that one of each of these thin clients comes with the keyed component. So the development license has one of each type of client, and the runtime has one of each client. So if that's all you need, you don't need to add any here. This total number includes the one from up here, so this selection only added one client. This one added 3 clients for a total of 4. The client licenses are added to your runtime USB key, so the runtime app can connect with however many clients you've purchased. As you change and configure your package, the bill of materials over here shows you exactly what you're ordering. Each package contains a software DVD, the appropriate USB key or keys, and 2 manuals. The manuals are actually listed here on the bill of materials. Once your package is configured the way you want it, select Add to Cart, and the bundled package is listed as a single line item in your cart. Now, what if you want to change it? Well, you can see the expanded list here, but if you want to change anything, just hit this Edit button. It'll drop you right back in the configuration tool, and away you go. Easy. Well, that's it. You are now on your way to a whole new point of view with Automation Direct. Oh, and don't forget, Automation Direct's award-winning tech support is free and only a phone call away. So please call if you have any questions.